Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for June 22nd to the 29th. I am Charlene, Lizette. The amulet you got this week is High Priestess. That's from my jewelry line, STARSEA Jewels. I designed them all myself. We're going to talk about the crystals in that amulet because that's what's important for your reading, okay? You've got moonstone and you've got labradorite. While I'm shuffling the cards, I'm going to talk to you about what those crystals mean for you. Labradorite is a very protective stone that helps you to intuitively connect with source consciousness and crack open your third eye so that you can see and receive the psychic downloads. Moonstone tunes you into your crown chakra and also to your solar plexus. And so what I'm seeing with this combination is you being able to start receiving information from beyond the veil and really apply it in your day-to-day life. It almost makes me feel like maybe in the past, and this is a very typical Aquarius thing to do, you need to, like, everything needs to make, like, logical sense. My brother's an Aquarius, and I'm like, dude, like, sometimes not everything needs, like, this rational, logical explanation. Like, it can just be. And he's like, no, Charlene, I cannot. Right? That is my expression or impression of an Aquarius. But this week you're kind of realizing, like, maybe I don't have to rationalize everything. Maybe there are things happening in divine order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I see you, like, really ending this over-analysis paralysis. You're so intellectual, you're so cerebral in the way that you process things, Aquarius, and while it benefits you in some, like, amazing ways, like my esthetician who, like, does my facial work, she's an Aquarius and wouldn't have it any other way, babe, because Aquarius know their way around, like, medicine and knowledge. They're just very powerful to that degree. You know, sometimes, though, you have to also remember that, like, it's not all about living up in your brain, right? Your emotions count too. And that's one of the gifts that, or lessons, I guess, that Aquarius has to learn when they come to Earth and they incarnate as an Aquarius person. And I think this week you're really learning that, my love. Look at that. I think maybe there was moments where you were feeling very frustrated over the last little bit, and this is a week where you're finally purging that and letting it go. This is the card you got for Starseed Oracle. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, and I can definitely see you doing that this week here, especially with these cards. There's a transformation happening in the way that you allow your mindset to just affect you, but I also see that transformation is creating difficulty for you to a certain degree because you are so used to, with the Pride card here, so used to being right about everything, okay? And in this situation, you're having to learn how to adjust your mindset and open up your perspective, okay? With the I love myself and I see myself in everyone, I think that maybe you may have set false expectations or prematurely judged or had an opinion about someone or something. And this is a week where, like, your perspective is changing. Things are opening up for you. And like I said, the reason for this is because you're receiving more downloads from source consciousness. You got High Priestess as your amulet, right? You got the moonstone and the labradorite. So if you have those hanging around, meditate with them. If not, you can purchase the amulet in the description box below. Look, you got the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So there is something to celebrate here. There are things that are turning for you. However, with that turn comes change, comes shift, comes releasing of the old, these things that are falling away from you that are no longer serving you, and there's difficulty here. It's almost like a part of you needs to soften up to love, or needs to soften up to finding more balance and duality between your heart and your mind. But there's parts of you, maybe it's your ego or your shadow or things that you're working through right now, that are really struggling to see the cups that are still standing. It's almost like you're emotional over the fact that you have to expand your horizons or open up your perspective, and that's creating some difficulty for you. But with the Death card showing up for a weekly reading, it means that there is great transformation, and with the Sword showing up after, it's mental transformation that's happening for you. So I do see a new perspective, you know, almost like awareness, maybe your eyes opening up to something. Maybe you're, like, seeing things from a whole new lens. Maybe you're realizing that, like, shit's gotta change. Like, big things have to change in your life, or you're going to maybe fall down the same patterns or behaviors as your mom or your dad or somebody who you saw be pretty self-destructive because of their own mental overanalysis paralysis, I guess we could call it. Okay, let's dive into your love reading here and see what is going on, Aquarius. That's too many. Can I get 3, please? Wedding, soulmate, and love yourself first. Interesting. Releasing the past, pushing limitations, healing. I wonder if for some of you, you may have had a, why does my hair look like a mic? I wonder if for some of you, you may have had a realization that somebody that you may have previously ghosted or not been romantically interested in kind of shows up for you in a new light, where you're like, oh, maybe I was premature in the way that I dealt with them, or maybe I misjudged them, or maybe I'm realizing I'm falling in love with them and that's the person I want to marry, and like you're struggling with that here. The Hanged Man, yeah. It almost makes me feel like some of you are like, whoo, I just got a big download. Oh my God, sorry. We need to, whoo, that was intense. Promise not a hot flash. I literally just got a download. Some of you have actually been very accustomed to being single and being alone, and you're having a revelation this week about a person. Almost like this person has stirred up new romantic feelings inside of you, and your days of partying and, you know, doing all the things with all the people coming to an end here. 8 of Cups, yeah. You may have walked away or pushed away somebody who was very romantically interested in you, and this is a week where you're realizing, like, did I make a mistake? Love yourself first, 3 of Pentacles. You may be going back to them or opening up to them or making a really grandiose romantic gesture. But yeah, expect drastic, transformative change in your life this week. With that Death card, things are changing big time. All right, Aquarius, if you want to book a session with me or purchase your amulet, take a look at the description box below. Tune in, lean into your heart, tune into source consciousness. I promise you they will never, ever lead you astray. All right, we will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.